Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, cause I'll go with you.
Good morning guys, so I'm in the beautiful city of Miami, Florida at Key Biscayne right now. I'll be going over my Los Angeles vlog, breaking it down by how many days we spent there and how much it costed, and giving you guys the entire itinerary at the end of this vlog. We left Tampa around 6 a.m. in the morning. Good morning guys, so I'm at the airport right now and just looking through my plan. So the day one is reaching airport, Airbnb check-in fresh, Hollywood Boulevard, Walk of Fame Chinese Theater, then Griffith Observatory on Now this was the day of the Thanksgiving's Eve, and that's why it wasn't really crowded. There was no traffic at all. And after we got to the airport, we had to take a Uber from the airport to downtown, which is about like 15-20 minutes. We were staying in downtown at an Airbnb, and I gotta warn you guys that some part of the downtown, which includes the LA Live Microsoft Center and the other parts is nice, but the rest of the part, which focuses the Skid Row and everything, is not really a good part, and there are a lot of like homeless people around there. So after we freshened up at our Airbnb, we just went out to explore LA through downtown LA. Pretty much looks like exactly like New York. But there are a lot more homeless people on the streets, and the streets aren't really that clean, so it's not so much fun. And our day one of the trip was going to the Chinese Theater and the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So we took a subway from the Pershing Square to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. After visiting the Hollywood Walk of Fame, we decided to head to the Chinese Theater. The Chinese Theater is famous for hosting many high-profile events like the Grammy Awards, movie premieres, and so on. We were not able to explore it from the inside, but we did see it from the outside. After we visited the Chinese Theater, the next destination on the list was the Urban Lights at LACMA. So the LACMA is a museum in Los Angeles, and the Urban Lights are placed just at the entrance of LACMA. After that, we were too tired. It was our first day in LA, and that's why we decided to do a dinner at a restaurant in Beverly Hills and just went back to our Airbnb. Starting our day two in Los Angeles, and to go to the Santa Monica Pier, followed by the Venice Beach, and then coming back into downtown Los Angeles and probably see any destination around there. So we went to the Santa Monica Pier. It was very lively and happening. Park, which has the Ferris wheel, a roller coaster ride, so that was fun to do, and just to see the city on one side and the ocean on the other was just a spectacular view. So I definitely recommend you guys to go to the Santa Monica Pier and at least do one of the roller coaster rides. From the Santa Monica Pier, we headed to the Venice Beach. Now Venice Beach is famous for its bohemian culture, its hip vibes, and a lot of funky shops that are just on the boardwalk of the Venice Beach. We also explored the skateboard park, which had some amazing kids just doing some really cool tricks.
I'll get you back up again. Things you try.
Watch out, watch out.
And tonight is a playground. We are kings of the world. And anywhere is homebound. We are kings of the world.
The Griffith Observatory is a famous landmark in Los Angeles from where you can see a skyline of the city, and it's a beautiful view.
From the north side of the hill, there is a bus station from where you can take a bus at the top of the hill. So if you're a tourist and not a native, I would definitely recommend you to take the bus. It just only costs like $4 or $5 and it will drop you right at the top of the Griffith Observatory. We wanted to have some food and we decided to explore the nicer part of the LA downtown, which was LA Live and the adjacent area. And we found a really good restaurant called the 888 China Bar and Grill, and I would 100% recommend it. The food was really great, the ambience was amazing, and it wasn't costly at all. So we were kind of confused, like whether to go to Malibu or whether to go Sequoia National Park or the Yosemite National Park, and then we realized that it wasn't really feasible to visit the national parks in that trip, and it would have taken us like more than one entire day if we started like really early in the morning, like at 6 a.m.
We drove to San Diego, a city famous for its beaches, parks, and the San Diego Zoo. We visited the Balboa Park, which has many different offerings from science, culture, and nature exploration. At about 3:30 p.m., we were finished exploring the park and headed to the Sunset Cliffs, known for its spectacular sunset views, curved contour roads, and a grid of residential neighborhoods. We enjoyed front row seats to the view of surfers surfing in the ocean during the sunset, and after that, it was time to head back to the city and call it a day.
On our day 4, we didn't really had any solid plans. Most of the destinations we wanted to visit were already explored, and some others which we couldn't were too far away. So we just decided to relax and explore the city a bit more. First, we went to the Rodeo Drive, which is famous for its high-end retailer fashion clothing. After exploring the Rodeo Drive, we thought of visiting the Hollywood sign. Two ways in which you can reach to the Hollywood sign. One is by hiking from the bottom of the mountain to the top, and the other one is driving to the top. Now the problem with driving is that there are no parking locations at the top of the mountain, so it is recommended that you take a Uber or a Lyft, so the driver can just drop you off and then you can get closer to the Hollywood sign. So we decided to go to Little Tokyo, and the experience was so authentic. Right from the people, the mall, the signage.
Right now we are in Little Tokyo, which exactly looks like Tokyo. I've never been there, but this is so authentic. You'll get everything Japanese.
Food over there, everything felt like Little Tokyo. So we had Japanese food at a restaurant, and after that only had a few hours left since our flight from LA to Tampa was at 9 p.m. at night. So we didn't really had any ideas. So we decided to watch the LA sunset again, this time from a different location, from the Mulholland Drive. Watching the sunset, we decided to head back to we dropped off our car near the airport, we took a shuttle to the airport, and covering a distance of only 3 miles took us actually 30 to 45 minutes, and I was getting anxious whether we were gonna miss our flight. But fortunately, yeah, nothing went wrong and we were able to make it at the airport. So this concludes my LA trip, guys. In the description, I'll be putting a breakdown of all the prices and my recommendations. I definitely look up to reading all your comments and opinions.